On the ground, it's Harvey. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give him 14 yards there in the Denver.
And take off.
Forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
How to approach this. Third down and 16 yards to go. Nix to the air. Toward the sideline, it's good. Athletic grab, but still well short of the first.
A 58-yard attempt.
And he put enough leg into it, but it's Tua going to throw. Tua, and the ball is out. But I think a Dolphin was able to fall on it. Yes, they'll keep possession here.
7 brings up second and 17.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. From Miami, it's the Dolphins with the football. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Nick Benito coming in there to record the sack. Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That one too wide and incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down. Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Now it's Nix. Well, that's going to be incomplete. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on third and 9. Nix from the shotgun. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And this returnable for Hill. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. Miami set to take over. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Achane here. They stay on the ground. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
But, partner, if the defense isn't going to adjust and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over, they're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other plays in the playbook for another time.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Alan Gordon, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Now the try here for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And a long run there in the end to top it off. No move. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Denver's offense now set to go. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Throwing Nix. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, a give to Mitchell. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw, here's Nix. Over the middle, complete. It's Harrison. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Trying to run for it. Here's Harvey. And he will have a Broncos first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
Gain of 6. And the Broncos first down. It's a gain of 6.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3-and-out.
On first down, back to Harvey. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the Dolphins' 44-yard line.
Working out of the gun is Nix. He finds Pickens over the middle. The Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 23. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They'll look to throw now on first down. Pryor has it complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
At the 17-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Off the play fake. Nix. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Looking to throw. Nix over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here is 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Nix will try and do this himself. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Broncos first down.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Harvey diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Denver.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So that drive spans 13 plays, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins taking over now late in this first half. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Off a play action. Tagovailoa. And hauled in here by Rivera. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
The frustration evident there because he couldn't find anyone on 3rd down, and he left no doubt that he was throwing that one away.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the 2nd quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football. And they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
3 yards. And the Broncos
from all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
And the Broncos first down.
Looking to throw. Nix. Pickens on the slant. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. The final shot before break. Nix. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? Try to lob it in there, but it's incomplete. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hanson for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. What a week ahead we have in store. Plenty to get to, so here we go. Our tour of the NFL starts now. It begins in Cleveland. The Browns at home to take on the Saints.
So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They've got the lead here as they begin this drive, trying to get that bad taste out of their mouth from the loss last week to the L.A. Chargers. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Back to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Back to throw. Nix. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. His fifth catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. R.J. Harvey with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Broncos take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Lutz to try to add the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And a nice play on the end of it, an 18-yard touchdown run. And he returns this to the 22. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half.
Bye.